Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today and the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am gonna start with today's morning show. So the sports mode will be one of our monitoring spirits out there. They can come and let us know say Barcelona, the make Thomas Partey their top summer transfer targets. Because say back not really get money to spend. You get so the kind of people back they usually buying are talented players we don't the old you get now those kind of players they feel afford, they can't afford to go and challenge for players like 70 million, 100 million, but I don't get a financial clout to actually do that. So when you look at the headline from the news from Sports Mo, they say back and make Arsenal midfielder the top summer transfer target. I read the entirety of the reports. And in case you are not aware, do you know, say Xavi, don't do a merry-go-round, don't do a U-turn, saying get unfinished business for Barca, saying no, we'll leave Barcelona again. Because they will look, say, okay, who will you replace Xavi Hernandez for Barcelona? I mean, they forget a top quality manager, but no manager they available. Even Bayern self, they struggle to replace Thomas Tuchel. They don't already go for Alonso or Bayer Leverkusen. Alonso saying they're unfinished business for Bayer Leverkusen there. They go for Ralf Ragnick. That one something and say, oh, when they unfinished business for Austria, they are still searching. Now, some of the Bayern fans don't even set up a proposal or like a motion, like a open letter to Bayern and say, we're gonna leave Tuchel. When I just help them invest, bring more players. She didn't enter Champions League semi-final like this now. First leg 2-2 with Madrid. They could have won the game, if not from the mistake from Kim Min-jae. So anything could have happened. But the second leg, who says Bayern cannot go through and maybe win the league, the Champions League, because Dortmund don't beat PSG. What if Dortmund can qualify for the final of the Champions League? And Bayern self come beat Real Madrid qualify? They get like two German teams. And all things being equal, Bayern could end up winning it. So it not gonna make any sense. The coach will come and win Champions League, will not call Saka. Like, because remember what I said earlier, the time we Bayern won't play as I told you, Thomas Tuchel won the Champions League with Chelsea, that same league for Chelsea, that same season. Chelsea officially not qualified for Champions League. They were not in the top four. They were like maybe sixth or thereabout, but because they won the Champions League, then they were able to play in the next Champions League campaign. So the fact that having a shitty season doesn't really mean you might not do well elsewhere. So now what did happen? But this one said on sign Thomas Partey now Arsenal, you go day for now their own prerogative now to say, okay, are we allowing Thomas Partey to stay the final year of his contract, elapse that contract, and leave as a free agent, or are we collecting money from Barcelona because Thomas Partey at his age and 1 year left on his contract, highest maybe 20-25 million, highest, and or if even they less, who knows? Or we are giving Thomas Partey a contract extension and tell him to stay here. Mind you, well, I'm just go that angle because I'm talking in injury record because that's it sounds like a broken record. So might just leave that one. No be our hand day. Now Arsenal under the Mateta, and then will actually decide. And when they do decide, I'll come here and let everybody know. So okay, this is what they have decided. Now, away from that, so say today match, early kickoff. Arsenal versus Bournemouth, 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So when they open the studios, that kind of 12:10. Yes, and then now this is like maybe to 11. So anytime soon now, match will start. So this match. First thing I want to talk about is, do you remember how this particular match, take unfold last season? People only remember what Nelson do at the end. But do you remember, say, for this same match, this same venue, the Emirates Stadium, immediately now Bournemouth try open the play and then do pass one, pass two. Immediately they do pass one, pass two. In short, I don't think say Bournemouth take up to 10 touches. They scored an early goal within under 1 minute. They don't score. I don't know how many of you remember that match. Pass one, pass two, like the shock us, the surprise us. Like people never even sit down finish for them. People see the order for hot dogs, see the order for drinks. Say, okay, man, you want to start to even say some of us never even watch and before you know, wow, it's up for 1-0 again. Before Arsenal they try to fight back, before you know, they score another one, 2-0. They were actually beating Arsenal 2-0 at the Emirates Stadium before Thomas Partey score one, Ben White score. I remember everything vividly. Thomas Partey score, Ben White knock another unbelievable shot. So he said, just he enter, we don't enter. The free looking watch. Say, now go, now go, now go. 2-2. Before you know what they saw, Nelson did the undoable. Give us a magical night. Like give us a night that brought goosebumps out of our body. Like it was thrilling. It was exciting. Yes. Today we don't want a repeat of that. No. We don't want pass one, pass two, back. They don't score. No. For you to understand, say Bournemouth are a very good attacking side. If you give them space, they will knock you. So we need to be very, very cautious today. Now, we have a very good record against Brentford, against Bournemouth at the Emirates Stadium. When you look at our head-to-head, look at the last 5 games. Oh, don't play for the Emirates Stadium. Because you say we knock them. Like say tomorrow, no day. Look at the last time we played. Remember that match I will tell you about 3-2. We later won the match. Before that was 1-0, 5-1, 3-0, 3-1. This is our head-to-head record at the Emirates Stadium, and we want this historical data to continue in this same line. We will put another grain today, even if not 1-0, even if not 2-0. But I would prefer so we use this avenue as an opportunity to increase our goal difference ratio. Because Man City good, oh, that goal difference ratio will get over Man City. Before the final day, they feel knock people like say tomorrow, no, they scatter that goal difference, even set their own. So when you have opportunities like this, you take advantage of it. So that's what I want to talk now. Based on what we talk about the Arsenal losing, the Invisibles branding, they're going to interview Martin Keown. Not really like an interview because Martin Keown, Jim White, and Simon Jordan, and 3 of them they co-host. Is the host, then Jordan and Martin Keown, they'll be like the in-house pundits where they run the show. Now they call us and say, okay, you get a relationship with Jens Lehmann. All of them play together for the Invisibles. So what will be your take on what's in do? When we look at the title of the show, this is now Arsenal lose Invisibles branding rights. Now they can explain say the truth of the matter. We say if no see the case in there's public outrage, like outcry, say why Jens Lehmann will do something like that. It is very, very like insensitive of him to do something like say you just take advantage of Arsenal for your own personal gain. Now Keown is setting the record straight. Say no, don't be so. Say nobody and Jens Lehmann run the team. Say there be a group of players will be involved for that Invisible. They even ask when are they there. Now Keown said Arsenal were aware when Jens Lehmann, because I watched the show. In fact, funnily enough, one of our community members sent me the link. This is for you. Go and watch it. So I don't watch and finish. Now, some of the things when Martin Keown talk were not actually true. You saying Arsenal were aware? No, because I did some more digging. Now, because this thing a big story, many media houses they post that. Now, Give Me Sports actually did a feature story on this thing. And when you look at the title, Arsenal lose Invisible branding rights. Now, part of the story, they interview Jens Lehmann. So they can quote and verbatim, and I would like to read it to you. If you look at these quotations written in black ink, these were actual Jens Lehmann speech. Now, Jens Lehmann said, I had the idea because the name Invisibles became more and more popular approaching the 20th anniversary. Nobody had it. So I was looking into it. I was ready to get the branding rights for our group, which is the players. So everybody who's using it is violating our brand. The club were probably a little surprised because nobody thought about having the brand name registered, which means you did not speak to Arsenal about it. Arsenal were surprised that you got it. It's simple. So Keown coming out to say Arsenal were aware. No, they were not aware. They were aware after the fact. Just like Arsenal aware after the fact. You bought it secretly in 2020 and you're coming out. And for Jim White, though probably they don't get this information what I get now. Say, because this is like after the fact, say Arsenal were not aware, which is what Jens Lehmann is saying, that Arsenal were surprised. And something will shock you, but they're surprised now. If you don't shock you, either they're surprised. So let me keep reading because nobody thought about having the brand name registered. At least now Arsenal know it is being controlled by Jens Lehmann and his group. And you know, NDA. Moving on, because we have 28 players and 12 staff members, which is 40 players or 40 people. Were they interested in the new company which they want to create to leverage that branding rights, which includes the boss. The company has not been set up yet because we are still preparing. There will be 1 or 2 events here very soon where we will give something back to the people. Now, for this event, for those that are not aware, Martin Keown even explains that they want to set up some some match between maybe the Arsenal Invisible team versus Manchester United team and some other team, like Team of the Old. They set up like a charity event to raise money. Now, let me continue. Everybody will be a shareholder of this company. Now, moving forward, this company gets the revenue, and then hopefully everything is shared. So at the end of the day, it's all about profit making. See, if you really like what Matthew you say, no, it's not profit making. We don't want people to be abusing the trademark, the patents. From Jens Lehman's mouth, the company gets the revenue after. Then we are going to do something. Yes, they will make money. They will give some to charity. They will come share the rest. If you really had Arsenal's best interests at heart, why you no go tell Arsenal, say make them get the trademark, make them copyright them? You can't run with your cohorts, na plan, come go get them. And end there. Even the Daily Mail also did another feature story on this same matter. When you look at the headline, Arsenal legend Jens Lehmann could launch invisible cryptocurrency or non-fungible tokens, which is NFTs, after securing the trademark to their greatest ever season. Now, a part of this story by the Daily Mail, this is where I put that mark. It says it means the German, who is Jens Lehmann, has the legal rights to stop any other brand calling themselves the Invisibles, including his former employers, which is Arsenal. Moving on, Arsenal have now moved to contest the trademark. Arsenal no one, like, it would be an embarrassment. Imagine Arsenal coming out and saying they want to contest this trademark with Jens Lehmann and his group. Won't it be an embarrassment in the media? Like, he has the power to stop. At the time I talk, say, as Arsenal dey now, Arsenal, if this is Arsenal jersey, Arsenal if put Invisibles for this jersey without permission from Jens Lehmann. But you know how me, people will say cartoons don't take a personal. It is embarrassing to me. It is, forget what Martin Kuhn they try to justify. It is very embarrassing because of money. You did that. Well, it is what it is. Now, the BBC Sports come and do an expose on Raya. Come say, Arsenal David Raya don't already win the Golden Glove. He actually win ahead of Jordan Pickford. Yesterday, Everton play against Luton Town. So, as they play that match, Luton Town score. As they score, Pickford could not actually keep a clean sheet for that reason. So, Raya had already win the Golden Glove stuff. So, when you check, I'm going to say Raya get 14 clean sheet, Pickford get 12, and Leno 9, Ederson 9, and Martinez 8, Onana 8. Now, BBC asks a very pertinent question. Does the Raya Award vindicate Arteta? So, as I ask that question, I say make I also ask everybody, does that award like justify the fact that yes, Arteta did a good job by actually bringing David Raya? You get, so I say make I ask una. So BBC don't put their own stand, you get, because according to BBC they say themselves immediately the day when they buy David Raya, they put out a poll. Almost 60-something% or 70% of people disagreed. So make us no sign that David Raya. But today, I think nobody they argue anything again. But I think the biggest justification will be if Arsenal win the league. Yeah, because according to Thierry Henry, Arteta brought Raya to win the league. Arteta brought Raya to qualify for top 4. Now, Henry's own opinion be that. So it's left for you whether you agree with Henry or you disagree with Henry. That is his own prerogative. Now, going on to the match I want to play today, Arteta when they talk say, for this match, we are ready to dig deep again against Bournemouth, because the last time we played Bournemouth, we dug deeper. So this time around, we will do whatever it takes, because this match, it gets huge ramifications. A draw is not allowed, not to talk of a loss. So it's all about winning, to pile the pressure on Man City, who will later play Wolves today. In fact, good news on Wolves, I go check their injury list. Wolves get so many players back, but the problem is, will they start? Pedro Neto has recovered. Surprisingly, I was expecting to say the guy will go out like to the end of the season, but Pedro Neto has recovered. For the injury list again. But Iraola, they talk say it may be too soon for him to play. They don't already do training already. So whether he will play today, I don't really know. But Matthew, Kunha, they are available. Like some of their players are available. So the match will be an exciting match to watch. Man City will have an axe to grind with Wolves, because Wolves now beats them for the first leg. Don't forget, Wolves beat them for the reverse fixture. So they go on take their own pound of flesh. But we'll first win our own early kickoff. If we win our own, then We'll see how their own self go unfold. Now, Graham Souness, when they call the attention of the FA on the character, the behavior, the demeanor of Ben White. When you look at this story, you get waiting for your front on the screen, you see what Graham Souness is saying. Baba the talk say 2 of the goals we Arsenal score for the North London Derby should not have been counted. Graham Souness accuses Ben White of cheating in Arsenal 3-2 win over Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Graham Souness dey of the opinion say Ben White dey usually distract, not like say distract, e dey stop them from moving, he's blocking the keeper. But the FA, the referees get a different point of view, say there's enough acres of space for you to move. You know how you like say, don't move. You have every right. Just like when you watch this same match, Graham Souness dey talk, probably no see wetin Vicario do Raya at the end. Vicario ran to our own box 18, go try to shackle David Raya. But because there's no score, nobody dey talk all these things. Arsenal are not the only team doing this thing. But because most Man U dey do am, Brentford dey do am, Newcastle dey do am, Chelsea, many teams do this. But because they know they use am score, and Arsenal they end up converting their own set piece opportunity and make it a goal. That is why the spotlight dey on us. So in the call for the FA, so that any match we Arsenal play, because they say Ben White always does it, and probably that is the instruction that Nicolas Jova, who is our set piece coach, don't already give Ben White, say making they do anytime we Arsenal they play anything. Say that thing no good. Say it is appalling. Say people they celebrate and say it is a piece of genius. Say no, it is not. That Arsenal are cheating, you get, by blocking. We're not the only team that block. Look at the first goal where Chelsea scored. Against Tottenham Hotspur. Do you know that Malo, I think it was a Cucurella or somebody, they blocked Tottenham Hotspur player for Chalobah to jump another. I watch him. It was a block, but nobody bats an eye. But whenever it is Arsenal, everybody comes out to speak. Say make the VAR to watch Ben White in every Arsenal game, so that they would cancel any goal with Ben White. Oh, why don't they talk plenty? So me, I don't know what you're gonna thought or what they talk. For me, I rightly disagree with him because it's not a crime. Again, unless maybe the FA under the PGM will put up a legislation in the future to make person know the block. For now, it's not a crime, so we are allowed to do it and get away with it. Now, Mark Lawrenson, come and talk say this title race is a foregone conclusion that Man City will win it. No cap. Say Arsenal are just winning for winning sake. And truthfully, if we win all our games, Man City win all their games, they will win it. We know. Now, for people who say, if I choose, which kind of talk? McLaurin in the talk, when they talk, say Man City will win it. Now, if you look at your own points, because I read the reports from the Manchester City Evening News, they put them out, I read it. So now, what McLaurin is saying, due to Manchester City's antecedents, due to the things they have done in the past, to win the Premier League 3 times in a row. With that being said, Manchester City understand how not to lose in a time like this. They understand how to win games. With that also being said, they will win the league. Now, your own submission with that. And when you look at, there's logic in what he's saying, because when you look at our own history, look at our antecedents. Last season, we almost won the league. Almost, we didn't get there. We almost won it and we didn't. Man City overtook us and won it. So when people argue from that line of thought, you know, we really blame them. Unless Arsenal sets a new narrative of this season. If Man City no win the league this season, everybody will say, yes, there is another, like when you look at Man City's antecedents, they didn't just win the league 3 times consecutively, they also lost the opportunity to win it 4 times in a row. So next season, people are going to talk, say, Man City have done it before. No, they're going to say, last season, Arsenal still collect them from their hand. That is why people were favoring Liverpool ahead of Arsenal. Even though on the field of play, Arsenal were doing better than Liverpool, have better defensive metrics, have better attacking metrics. Anything we want to talk about, we have it better than them. But people will still put Liverpool ahead of Arsenal. The question is, why? Because of their antecedent. In the last 6-7 years, they were the only ones that could break the monopoly of Manchester City. We tried and failed. Therefore, they will put them ahead of us. But this season, you don't see where Liverpool did now. Everybody is talking that Liverpool go after Man City, Liverpool, then Arsenal. But this isn't like Arsenal, like they challenge Man City. So it is what it is. I don't get offended for things where people like this they talk. Now, one hand the day, we could change the narrative. We could try and see how this season will end in our own favor. All right, so the biggest news of the day, number the fact say FC Barcelona have made Thomas Partey their top transfer targets. Say now they would like to sign at the end of the season, and we got this information from Sports Mode. When you look at the title of the story, goes when they say Barcelona make Arsenal midfielder their top summer transfer target because they don't have the financial clout to go for the A-list players they want to buy. Younger players that are costing 70, 80, 90, 100 million pounds, they don't have that financial capability. Therefore, they have to go for free agents and players 1 year left on their contract so that it will be cost too much, at most 20, 25 million pounds. Because let's look at it. If Thomas Partey won't come up for Arsenal now with 1 year left, how much do you think say in this age and injury record? How much do you think say in go fit command in the transfer market now? For me, I'll say 20, 25 million pounds. How much Granit Xhaka used to go buy the Leverkusen? That's where me I dey look at. So my dear Arsenal lovers, the match you Arsenal go play against Bournemouth, it will start 12:30 Nigerian time, 12:30 p.m. So we'll open the studios for the pre-match analysis at 12:10, where our in-house pundits will come and go dissect the lineup where they will use for the match. The lineup supposed to don't come out by 11:30, so we don't create all the graphics and prepare for the show. So if you're watching us on Twitter and you know to follow us and follow you back. ASAP, you're watching on Facebook, YouTube. But don't forget to subscribe to our show. So thanks for tuning in, because I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way next. All right, guys, now get out. Bye bye.